Okay, these molds make two different kinds of matting. This one has the tall riffles. Then it's got some grooves in here that are cut with a molding head cutter, and then a couple of saw blade cuts there. This pattern continues all the way through the mat. The other one is just a simple, I set the saw blade at about, I think it was 20 degrees. Then I just cut a series of slots. So that's the entire mat for that one. And the two of them combined, I think, will be a very good catcher of gold, especially since they're made from silicone. And for some reason, the silly camera is shutting off. I just said the silicone I get at Walmart, it's about $4.50 a roll, a tube, something like that. You cut off the end, and then if you got some left in here, you take this and stuff it in tight on the end, and it'll keep it fresh for the next time you need it. Like I said, this takes a little over 1.5 tubes. Since the tube is 24 pumps, I put 15 in there, which is over half. So, now you squeeze this and squeeze it. It's in cool water to slow down the reaction somewhat. Hot water would speed it up faster. If you need it faster, use warm water. Put a little bit of water on this. This doesn't seem to want to stick to this PVC at all, so I'm not too concerned about the water. I let these sit several hours to make sure that they are set up right, and then I just peel them right off the molds, no problem. Of course, the hardest part is getting them into the corners, which is why I've got this mold larger than 10 inches. My largest sluice box is 10 inches. Now I am fortunate enough to have a large roll of very thick plastic that I use instead of saran wrap or any thin stuff. So that gives it a much smoother finish. Put some water on here first. At first I just take an odd piece of wood I have laying around and push it down a little bit. And for the finish, I use an ordinary rolling pin. Makes it nice and flat, squeezes everything out. You'll notice the stuff that squeezes out is almost totally cut off by this aluminum framer on the outside. So I'm going to leave that sit for several hours until I peel it out. But that is how I make these. I'll cover the water because I'm certainly going to be using it over again. Get rid of these extras. So that is it. That's how I do it. And it's very simple. And I know anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Now it is hard to get right into the corners here. So that's why I have this. I think it's 10.5 inches wide. I only need 10 so I can actually trim off a little bit to make nice corners. And that is the end of that. Bye for now.